At 68, Patti Loveless finally spoke publicly about her longtime friend and collaborator, Vince Gill, offering fans a rare glimpse into the depth of their bond. Loveless has long been known for her powerful, emotionally raw voice, one that seems to carry the very spirit of the Appalachian Mountains where she grew up. Over decades, she has built a reputation as a singer who doesn't just perform songs, but inhabits them, letting listeners feel every heartbreak, every moment of hope, and every fragile human truth. For years, she has kept her personal life guarded, preferring to let her music speak for her. But now, after a lifetime of living in the spotlight, she has chosen to speak with quiet honesty about what Vince Gill has meant to her both professionally and personally. Roots in Kentucky, the early years born. Patricia Lee Ramey on January 4, 1957, in Pikeville, Kentucky. Loveless was raised in the coal mining community of Elkhorn City. Her childhood was shaped by the rugged beauty of eastern Kentucky, where bluegrass and gospel music were woven into daily life. Her father, John Ramey, worked as a coal miner and suffered from black lung disease, a reality that left a lasting emotional imprint on the family. Her mother, Naomi, encouraged Patti's singing, nurturing her talent through harmonies and family performances. Those early experiences became the foundation of Loveless's signature vocal style, rich, honest, and deeply rooted in Appalachian tradition. Even as she later found fame, her music continued to reflect the struggle, loss, and resilience that defined her early years. The dream takes shape, early influences, and Nashville beginnings. As a teenager, Loveless idolized Kentucky-born legends like Loretta Lynn and Dolly Parton, women who proved that humble beginnings did not limit greatness. Inspired, she began performing with her brother Roger, who played guitar and managed her early career. Their trips to Nashville in the early 1970s introduced her to the music industry's realities, but also to its possibilities. One notable moment came when she sang backstage at the Grand Ole Opry, where she caught the attention of industry figures like Porter Wagoner and Dolly Parton. These encounters gave her confidence and a sense that she could truly belong in country music. Still, the road ahead was far from easy. A first marriage and the birth of Loveless's first marriage to Terry Lovelace in 1976 was a young union built on shared ambition and musical dreams. The surname Lovelace would later become her stage name, shortened to Loveless, as she began to build her career. The couple performed together in local clubs and small venues, blending rock and country influences as they tried to find their place in the industry. But as Patti's career demanded more of her focus, the marriage strained under the pressure of long separations and the uncertainty of early success. By 1986, after a decade together, they divorced. Though the marriage ended, the emotional lessons from that period would later emerge in her songs, where heartbreak and perseverance became recurring themes. The breakthrough, from struggle to stardom. After returning to Kentucky to regroup, Loveless found renewed support from her brother Roger and returned to Nashville with a new determination. In 1985, she signed with MCA Records, beginning the career that would define her as one of country music's most important voices. Her early albums, including If My Heart Had Windows and Honky Tonk Angel, announced her arrival. Hits like Chains, Timber, I'm Falling in Love, and Don't Toss Us Away climbed the charts and established her as a leading voice in the neo-traditional country movement. She became known not just for her vocal power, but for her ability to make every song feel personal, like she was speaking directly to the listener's heart. The 1990s, artistic peak and emotional truth. The 1990s marked the height of Loveless's commercial and artistic success. Albums such as Only What I Feel, When Fallen Angels Fly, and The Trouble with the Truth showcased her ability to interpret songs with unmatched emotional clarity. Hits like How Can I Help You Say Goodbye, Blame It on Your Heart, and You Don't Even Know Who I Am became signature tracks that highlighted her gift for conveying heartbreak, resilience, and compassion. Critics praised her for her honesty and grit, and fans connected with the raw humanity she brought to every performance. Through it all, she remained grounded, resisting pop crossover trends and staying true to her roots. A partnership that changed everything. Emery Gordy. Junior Loveless's career took a new turn when she met musician, producer, and songwriter Emery Gordy Jr. Their professional collaboration quickly evolved into a deep personal connection. Gordy's understanding of Loveless's voice and artistic instincts helped shape some of her most powerful work. In 1989, they married, beginning a partnership that became one of country music's most stable and creative unions. Together, they created music that was both timeless and modern, combining traditional instrumentation with emotional depth. Their shared values, humility, authenticity, and respect for the craft, became the foundation for Loveless's most celebrated era. Mountain Soul, a return to roots. In 2001, Loveless released Mountain Soul, a landmark project that fused bluegrass instrumentation with country storytelling. The album was a deep reflection of her Kentucky upbringing, featuring songs that explored faith, family, and rural life. It marked a bold move away from mainstream trends and reaffirmed her commitment to traditional music. In 2009, she followed it with Mountain Soul 2, further proving her mastery of bluegrass and her ability to breathe new life into classic sounds. These albums solidified her status as a bridge between country and bluegrass, preserving the genre's soul while still pushing it forward. A friendship built on music. Vince Gill's role in her life. Loveless's relationship with Vince Gill began in the early 1990s, when both artists were at the height of their fame. Their duets, including My Kind of Woman, My Kind of Man, became instant classics, celebrated for their natural harmony and emotional chemistry. But as Loveless recently revealed, their connection went far beyond the stage. She described Gill as a steady, supportive friend who stayed present during difficult times, including health struggles, loss, and the pressures of aging in the industry. She credited him with reminding her that music is about connection, not charts or fame. For Loveless, Gill has been a rare presence, someone who listens, encourages, and helps her stay true to herself. The moment that defined their bond. One of the most unforgettable moments of their partnership occurred at George Jones's 2013 funeral, when Loveless and Gill performed Go Rest High on That Mountain. The performance moved audiences to tears, and Loveless has said that it became so powerful because it was raw and unplanned. She described Gill breaking down while singing, and she followed her heart, harmonizing in a moment that felt like true musical healing. It was not only a tribute to a legend, but also a testament to the sacred power of music to carry people through grief. For Loveless, it was a reminder that the most meaningful performances are not staged, they are felt. Outro, a legacy of heart and humility. Today, Patty Loveless remains one of the most respected voices in country music, known for her emotional honesty, her authenticity, and her unwavering commitment to the songs she sings. Her decision to speak openly about Vince Gill is a reminder that her artistry has always been grounded in human connection. As she reflected, the heart of country music isn't found in fame or charts, but in the relationships that shape us and the songs that help us survive. Loveless's legacy is not just her catalog of hits, but her unwavering dedication to truth, humility, and the power of a song to heal. And in honoring her bond with Gill, she has shown that the deepest friendships are often the ones that remain quietly steadfast, long after the applause fades.